The next 12 months is looking very exciting for us gamers. With new releases finally taking advantage of next-gen hardware, we are going to be spoilt for choice when it comes to the next big game. As we are just as excited as the rest of you, we have put together a list of the 10 upcoming games of 2022-2023 that you must play. Number 10. The Dead Space Remake. This one here is close to my heart. It will mark 10 years since the last installment of this well-overlooked series. A remake or a sequel is something fans have been begging for this past decade, and while the Dead Space 4 would have been a massive win for all of us, a remake of the classic survival horror game is equally appreciated. The game drops 27th of January 2023, and that will be on PlayStation 5, Windows, and Xbox Series X and S. Number 9. High on Life. Not a AAA title by any means, fans of Rick and Morty have already had several Squanch game releases that draw from Justin Roiland's twisted sense of humour. A biopunk first-person shooter that has been described as Blade Runner meets the Muppets is enough to turn most people's heads. After humanity has been taken by an alien cartel, you take the role of a bounty hunter, determined to save us all. Using living weapons that interact with the main character, the game looks like it will be one of the most unique experiences this year. This game releases on 13th of December 2022. Number 8. The Lost Wild. While the Dead Space remake is an extremely welcome surprise, another survival horror game series has not been so lucky. Dino Crisis is yet to receive any sequels or remakes and has not got the eye of any game developers at this time. This is where The Lost Wild can make some noise. Not a lot is known about this game yet besides it is an open world, first-person survival horror game with dinosaurs. Me personally, that's all I need to know to get pumped for this, but the interesting thing about this game is the dinosaurs have been scripted to act more like animals, not monsters. With no set date, a late 2023, early 2024 date is looking more likely. Let's hope for the former. Number 7. The Day Before. Originally set for a 2022 release, the developers decided to give the game an Unreal Engine 5 makeover. As painful as that was for us to hear, we are all for developers giving us the best possible game at launch. An open world MMO, you are pitted against a post-pandemic America, overrun by zombies and other survivors. Survival is the key here, so resources, tools, and weapons will be like gold in this massive game. A very interesting addition is the ability to join a colony. You can sell your loot, make friends, and go out on raids with other players. This game drops on the 1st of March 2023. Number 6. Atomic Heart. A truly next-gen release, Atomic Heart looks absolutely stunning. A graphical powerhouse, the game takes place in an alternate version of the 1950s. Robots created to help humans have rebelled attacking their former masters. Secret experiments have led to an uprising of horrifying mutants. With upgradable weapons and a host of offensive and defensive skills, Atomic Heart is looking not only like a bloody good time, but a Game of the Year contender. Atomic Heart is currently slated for a late 2022, early 2023 release. Number 5. Black Myth Wukong. The upcoming action RPG by indie developer Game Science, Black Myth Wukong is based on a classic Chinese novel, Journey to the West. Players take the role of a monkey with the ability to transform into a flying insect or a giant monster. That old chestnut, am I right? Being penned as a Souls-like game, hardcore gamers will need to wait until an undisclosed date in 2023 to play this highly anticipated title. Number 4. Sons of the Forest. Already on my Steam wishlist and ready to be bought, the sequel to the highly praised, genre-changing The Forest has you sent to a remote island to locate a missing billionaire. Infested with cannibals and other mutated abominations, you must build and craft using a range of resources to survive. A new addition is the changing seasons. Enjoy the nice warm sunny days of spring and summer, collect food and keep warm in the winter, a new aspect that will surely have players thinking ahead. As it's a sequel to the game that started off Let's Die Together Gaming, you can bet we will be playing this when it releases in February 2023. Number 3. The Callisto Protocol. Originally crowned as a spiritual successor to the Dead Space franchise, the Callisto Protocol is looking to be one of the scariest and goriest games of this generation. Playing as an inmate on Jupiter's dead moon Callisto, the player must survive as he is stalked by horrifying body horror creatures. Whether it's getting up close and personal, or from behind the safety of your crosshairs, Dismemberment seems to be the key here. The enemies littered throughout the prison are not your only concern. The moon has many secrets above and below the surface, so proceed with caution. The Callisto Protocol releases on the 2nd of December 2022. Number 2. Starfield. I'm not sure much needs to be said about Starfield. This game has been one of the most hyped up and anticipated games in a very long time. Bethesda have taken a break from their Elder Scrolls and Fallout universes to give us a brand new universe to explore, literally. Starting out as a space miner, you soon become a part of a group of space explorers. With over 1,000 open world planets to explore, let alone the moons that accompany them, or the space wreckage floating about, this game will be massive. Like them or not, Bethesda know how to make a good open world game. Fingers crossed that when this drops in the first half of 2023, it surpasses all of our expectations. Before we get to our number 1 spot, please hit that like and subscribe button. It really helps us out as we are a growing channel, and all of your support is much appreciated. Number 1. God of War Ragnarok. I have an Xbox Series X. I don't have a PlayStation 5. This game is my reason to buy a PlayStation 5. The PlayStation 4 God of War was an epic tale told in one continuous shot that managed to bring depth into a rage-filled character like Kratos. A beautiful world, lush with Nordic lore, you battle across the world with a frosty weapon that returns to you when you request it. A stunning game that continues on the God of War legacy, the sequel looks to pit you against the God of Thunder himself. I've kept away from any details on this title as I don't want to have anything ruined for myself, but the game drops in a fortnight and it looks to be Elden Ring's biggest challenger for the Game of the Year 2022. So how did we do? Which game are you most looking forward to? Did we miss something? Let us know in the comments below. And as always, if you like what you saw and you want to see more, hit the like and subscribe button to stay up to date with our future content. Thanks for watching and see you next time.